the squirrel, is going to demonstrate the 4 different cases. And you're going to pay attention to the word squirrel and the word acorn. And in particular, the word squirrel is going to be in one of the 4 cases that is important for reading Old Norse, Gothic, Greek, German, whatever. Pay attention to what the word squirrel is doing. So nominative, a squirrel eats the acorn. Okay. Accusative, the acorn feeds the squirrel. Dative, I gave the squirrel the acorn. And genitive, this is the squirrel's acorn. Okay? The squirrel eats the acorn. Nominative, the squirrel is doing the eating. The acorn feeds the squirrel. Accusative, what does the acorn feed? The squirrel. Therefore, the squirrel is accusative, direct object of the verb. I gave the squirrel the acorn. Acorn there is accusative because it's what I'm giving. It answers the question, what did I give? But since I gave it to the squirrel is dative. That's that extra indirect object case. And the acorn is the squirrel's. Squirrel's is genitive of squirrel. Now in English, only the genitive is marked differently, right? Squirrel or acorn looks the same in nominative, accusative, or dative. But those roles still mean something, and in a language that does distinguish case markings, the word squirrel is not going to be the same in each one of those functions. So in Old Norse, for example, nominative squirrel is ikorne. So the squirrel eats the acorn, ikorne. But accusative squirrel is ikorna. So the acorn feeds the squirrel. I would say ikorna for squirrel there. This is why it is important to understand what these roles are, even in a language like English that doesn't distinguish between forms of words in different cases, except genitive, because those roles underlie what is being done in terms of what shape a word has in languages like Old Norse or German or Greek,